Action!
Who the hell are you?
Nolan, FBI.
He's an FBI interrogator. He's the guy who will do the mental gymnastics to try and pick apart and get into the synapses of someone's brain.
And he's got to take on Vasti Radan, who is a terrorist who's planted bombs all across the city.
Part of the puzzle is that I've found a material that is so adaptable that you can change what format the bomb comes in. There's a lot of deception and there are a lot of levels, and not everyone is exactly who they seem to be, so.
It's a bit of a psychological action thriller.
Are you in charge of bomb threats?
Not only is this a chess match between the two characters, but a character that kind of starts to emerge are these bombs themselves, and nobody knows where they are, nobody knows when they're going to go off except my character.
Now?
So this is the opening scene of the movie where I start blowing stuff up.
Vasti's madness begins when the first bomb is set off outside the federal building downtown. To pull off the shattered glass look of a high-value target, the special effects team, led by Mike Walls, created special glass panes.
So what we've done is we've taken a piece of glass, we put mylar on either side of it and tempered it so that it'll hold together when we break it, but it looks like it broke and shattered into a million pieces.
These tempered glass panes are then rigged with small explosive electrical charges. When the switch is flicked, boom.
This is the before, and then after the charge goes off, that's what it'll look like. One for each window, that's it, one shot deal. It's the story of what we do most of the time. We get one chance at it.
The largest on-camera explosion in the film takes place in the middle of the city, a tricky location to pull off such an effect.
I saw it because it was over my point of view, and I just went, oh, but obviously you can't react that way. It's like, damn, that looked cool. Oh yeah, I gotta run.
In terms of the special effects and creating believable effects and explosions and fires, I think this is one of the things that excites me about movie magic, is that these guys are able to break down what you see during an explosion. So if we were to actually blow something up, it would just be chaos. But these guys get in there and they kind of reverse engineer exactly what happened, and then they can duplicate those things with air cannons, with pyrotechnics, with fans, with wind, with who knows what they're doing back there. But they find the most creative, ingenious ways to duplicate what you would actually see during a real explosion, and it looks so convincing.
We don't actually see where the explosions come from, we just know it's down this alleyway, but we just see debris and smoke and it just goes crazy. But it's all about the audience and the camera being with the lead characters, so that when it happens, you don't actually see where the explosion is, you see the explosion from our character's point of view.
Coupled with director Stephen Reynolds' vision, the use of real explosives or fire in the middle of the downtown business district was impossible. So producers and the special effects team pulled this effect off with some movie magic.
What we have is 4 cannons, 4 air cannons, various sizes. We've got a couple of 200-pound bottles and a couple of 100-pound bottles. So what we'll do is we'll charge those all up with about 150 pounds of pressure of nitrogen into them. And we've loaded all the cannons, the debris mortars, with cork and some dust. So when we fire it all off, there'll be this huge cloud of dust and a bunch of cork coming out that'll look like the building falling apart and stuff like that. The 9 light is actually going to help us with the simulation. It'll glow and make it look like it's really got a lot of fire deep inside there.
Whoa, okay, I didn't see that coming.